Breaking news coming in from the city of Mumbai. 6 innocent people have been gunned down last night at the cafe MEHBOOB. The police are investigating the case but have not released any official statement. Is it the work of a mass murderer or a cold-blooded serial killer? We don't know yet. What we know is that Mumbai is not safe as a fresh wave of terror hits it yet again. To know more details, stay tuned on this channel with our correspondent Siddharth Narwan as he examines every bit and scratch of this case now known as the case of MEHBOOB Murderer. But make sure that you first subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, the failure of which might lead to the dial of suspicion point at you, my dear friend.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
The title sounds very intriguing as well as very seductive for some strange reason. Now, MEHBOOB is named after a very old cafe called Cafe MEHBOOB, owned by a Parsi gentleman called Bookwala that has remained the hub for many Mumbaikars for over 4 decades. One night, darkness looms over it and 6 people are gunned down by a mysterious person, and hence you have the title MEHBOOB Murderer. Now coming to the cover, and once you look at it, its seductive, lusty, red criminal color instantly attracts you like a magnet, absorbs you like a filter paper, and you cannot help yourself but to dive quickly into the world embedded between the dynamic front and the back cover of this book. Shattered coffee cups, fired bullets, and the imagery of the cafe lurking through its window panes immediately primes you up for a heavy cocktail of love, lust, jealousy, betrayal, rage, longing, misery, and ecstasy. Overall speaking, even in the physical impression that this 281-page paperback creates, it can be a definitive addition to one's own wonderful collection. Now coming to the writing style of the book, and let me tell you that this might be the first foray of the author into the world of fiction, but NUPUR Anand is already known as one of the leading journalists of the country. Names like Bloomberg TV, ET Wealth, Economic Times, DNA, and the recent Courts India speak for themselves. So when you're reading this book, you automatically realize that the research used in this book, the opinions about various facets in life, all have a very mature and experienced brain behind it. Now guys, I always talk about the plot of the book first and then the characters, but for this particular book, I just want to do the reverse because no doubt the plot is fantastic and top-notch, but when it comes to characterization, let me honestly tell you that it is one of those rare books where you'll not simply care for the story but want to know more and more what happens with each character. Each and every character in this book is brilliantly described, right from all the policemen investigating the case, including the protagonist Inspector Abbas, to all the victims of the shootout. Through the lives of each and every character, you get to witness all the shades of life, further reflecting the firm grasp of the author on human psychology. Now, coming to the plot of the book, 6 unrelated people have been gunned down one night at the Cafe MEHBOOB. Inspector Abbas and his team of men have been allotted 14 days to solve the crime. Now, where is the popular theory is that it is a work of a mass murderer or a cold-blooded serial killer. Abbas is convinced that it was not a random act but a well-plotted murder of one of those victims. Killing of the rest was simply a cover-up. So all Abbas and his men have are 14 days to uncover the life of each of these 6 victims to find a clue that might lead to the MEHBOOB murderer. With no trace of evidence left behind, no direct eyewitness to the crime, will Abbas be able to catch the killer in the allotted time? Or will the killer be able to succeed in what appears to be a foolproof crime? To know the answers, all you got to do is to take a Mumbai local to the church gas station, step down and take a short walk to the Cafe MEHBOOB, but beware, the killer is on the loose and you could be the next. Now guys, coming to my verdict of the book, and let me tell you honestly that by far this is one of the best books that I have read this year, and This book not only thrilled me but also stinged me deeply at many emotional levels. It is definitely one of those short-term affairs that I'm unlikely to forget for a long time. And with MEHBOOB Murderer, we not only get perhaps the Indian crime thriller of 2019, with NUPUR Anand we also get an outstanding author who is destined to take the Indian publishing scenario to a new height. And that is my verdict of the book. So guys, I hope that you liked the video, and if you did, then please don't forget to hit the like button. Also, if you are new to the channel, don't go without subscribing, as it will be considered an official crime. So I'll see you next time with some another fantastic book review. Till then, keep reading, keep breathing, and stay away from the MEHBOOB Murderer.